Good morning, viewers. You're now watching Hornbill TV. Communist Party of India Rajya Sabha MPP Santosh Kumar has strongly criticized the central government over the NEET examination crisis, demanding the total scrapping of the National Testing Agency, the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, and a Supreme Court monitored probe.
MPs are also in favor of the resignation because this is going to affect their vote bank.
Sir, it will affect. Argentina lost, sir. You are going to Kerala, you will stay.
No, I'll be sure. We are actually planning to organize a rally in Delhi on 1st of September.
CPI?
Not in connection with this. It's a separate rally demanding bring back the ballot system and many other issues.
Sir, Lok Sabha LOP Rahul Gandhi says Dharmendra Pradhan is a criminal education minister. He has to be removed. He is a symbol of the collapse of our education system. He has to go. He is the reason why thousands of people are outside the house. He has to go.
No, that is true, no? Why the nation should suffer like this? This is the question. What is so special with this Dharmendra Pradhan? If he resigns, who is going to replace him? Of course, it will be someone from BJP. It's very simple. But our demand is that the minister is responsible morally, politically, officially responsible for this debacle. And in our system, accountability is very much needed. So taking into account all these things, it is the primary responsibility of Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan to resign from the post. Because something has happened. Nothing is to be debated or discussed. More than 20 students had to commit suicide. It's a matter of fact. Thereafter, 22 lakh students were affected due to the cancellation. And cancellation means it's easy to cancel, but years of, learning, years of study, finally they lost everything. Now the question is, why should he continue as the education minister of this country? Is this country so poor to, afford a new education minister? Because it shows the arrogance of BJP. They are not ready to sack him or not ready to allow him to resign. And they think they are the supermost power in the world. They can do whatever they want to do. But see, millions of students agitating in the streets, not only in Delhi. There are many Jantar Mandars in the country. This is an epic center, but there are many Jantar Mandars. And if he is not going to resign, the number will increase. Understand the mood of the nation. And your fast-track court is not the solution. You don't have even judges and offering fast-track courts. And now you speak about the new legislation. What happened to after Nirbhaya case? It was a sensational case, and there was huge protest. But what happened after that? So RG Kar incident also happened. So it's not a question of new legislation, new enactment, fast-track courts. It is a simple question of Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, accepting the moral responsibility and showing some accountability to the system.
Sir, National Testing Agency sacks 47 officials. More termination expected in major overhaul NEET paper leak case. The NTA has sacked 47 of its officials in a major overhaul amid the ongoing protest at Jantar Mantar in New Delhi.
See, according to my party, this so-called NTA must be dissolved. So whether say sack 43 or 53, that doesn't matter. NTA has failed on all fronts. So that must be dissolved, and there must be a new system in which, coaching centers and these mafias should not have a role. Now coaching centers and mafia are controlling the system. So a system we have to have a new system in which these mafias will have no role. Moreover, this +2 mark and related things must be taken into account. So each state has its own speciality, so that must be taken into account. So, and moreover, NTA has not that much number of permanent people also. I think this 43 includes, temporary staff, contract staff. It's another, attempt to, what you should say, what is whitewash Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. Nothing is going to happen.
Sir, Prime Minister Narendra Modi tells Cabinet Minister to engage more with youth He also says to his ministers, create reels, stay active on Instagram.
See, these are all Prime Minister's attempt to defend Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan. Whatever his team does, nothing is going to happen. The whole country is united on one particular point, that Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation. So this play of Prime Minister, and when the Parliament was in session, he put something on X. What does it show? He is accountable to, more to the X social media or this Parliament of India. When the session is going, it's an insult to the Indian Parliament, no? The announcement of fast track code. These are all, old tactics which is not going to fetch you any results.
Sir, the Union Cabinet has approved amendment to the Anti-Paper Leak Bill. The Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Act 2024. The bill is likely to be taken up for consideration and passing in Parliament on Monday.
See, the point is that do we lack legislation in our country? The point is that implementation of the laws. Secondly, control of the mafia, education mafia, coaching mafia, exam mafia, which has a very strong linkage with the ruling dispensation. So, of course, it is with the majority it can be passed. But the need of the hour is, of course, Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, and this kind of enactment cannot save him. But at the same time, we are, have a number of legislations to protect the students. But it must be implemented properly, and these people can't do that because they are very close, connected with the education mafia. So they can't, because the RSS people are all BJP men.
Ramneet Singh Bittu resigned as MOS Railway amid buzz of contesting Punjab Assembly polls. Bittu joined the BJP in 2024 after quitting the Congress. He is a prominent political face in Punjab and grandson of former Chief Minister Beant Singh.
See, it's something, related to the internal things. I don't want to make a comment on that. Last night I had no idea about that. So today, all newspapers say it's because of the internal thing, he wants to be there. Whatever it is, it's not going to make any change, and Punjab BJP will not win for whoever comes.
Sir, last question. RC Chief Mohan Bhagwat says, when we were young, it was an era of obedience. That's not the case anymore. The new generation asks questions. We have to explain the reasoning to them. We need to give them a lot of affection. We need to spend time with them. We need to communicate with them. Nowadays, conversation has stopped, even within the families.
The point is that now again RSS is in the picture. I was wondering where is this RSS, because this, seemingly pro-student statement is an attempt to save their own man. The statement is very clear. If you read it, what a good statement, what a good, opinion. Oh, he understands the mood of the nation. But the point is that this is how RSS works in our country. It's an attempt to save Dharmendra Pradhan, I can say. Where was this RSS during these days? Student agitation was continuing. We all were protesting. It disrupted the proceedings of the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. And where was the RSS? Now, when things are moving very fastly, the RSS suddenly appeared. And Guru, they are advising, dialogue, discussion. Dialogue and discussion is a very preliminary thing, no? So, I can tell you, this is what RSS. They want to be in the picture now. They have expressed their opinion. But this attempt is not going to help their own man. Because this man, Dharmendra Pradhan, implemented RSS agenda in Education Ministry. That is how he became the blue-eyed boy of RSS. So they understand the mood, no? That is why they are coming up with this old, what is to say, that method, dialogue, discussion. We are not opposing dialogue and discussion, but it is an attempt to save him.
Congress MP J.B. Mathur accused the centre of ignoring the concerns of students protesting the alleged NEET irregularities and criticised the government's handling of the issue. She said students are demanding accountability and education reforms, with the immediate demand being the resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan.
We must alter our style. So Today's generation asks questions, they have the right to ask questions, but this government is not giving them an opportunity to even ask questions or do protest or express their concerns. This government has been turning blind and deaf, but now the government is forced to listen to them, to hear them. We have reached that stage. Now, whether it is Mohan Bhagwat, whether it's Narendra Modi, whether it's Amit Shah, whether it's Dharmendra Pradhan, the moment now and the momentum now is Dharmendra Pradhan must resign. There's nothing, no other word, no dialogue, no debate. Dharmendra Pradhan must resign.
Right now, LOP is saying that Dharmendra Pradhan is a criminal education minister. Do you have the same opinion regarding that?
No, one who commits a crime. So much of murders have happened. So much of lives have been lost. So much the students were fired with pellets, tear gas, lathi charge. For what? Because they ask questions. So if this is not crime, then what is crime? Britishers fired in Jallianwala against the India Voices. Now in 2026, it is this government which is firing pellets at the students who are raising concerns.
At the same time, I'm asking a question. A resignation can change, or resignation is the result of what students need, because students are asking for reform in the education system. Do you think the resignation itself can change everything?
First and foremost now is resignation, because Dharmendra Pradhan is the culprit of this kind of mismanagement and failure, and he has to step down, and Prime Minister will have to tell him to step down. Now, educational reforms definitely needed. That requires a lot of discussions, but the immediate action is Dharmendra Pradhan must resign.
Last 2 days, Narendra Modi started to talk basically regarding this incident. Last time he said the cabinet has taken several decisions. Last night also he came with another reaction. So how do you see the Narendra Modi's interference in this?
Prime Minister's video after video and words after words have no value. Prime Minister, if he has any genuine concern or interest in the future of students, in the concerns of students, in this protest of students, he should ask Dharmendra Pradhan to resign. And look at the pathetic situation we are in. The Prime Minister of our country is telling to the cabinet ministers, his colleagues, that when such huge protest, massive frustration of the youth is hitting the streets, Prime Minister is asking his ministers to make more reels and post in Instagram. Is that the solution to this problem? Is that revolution is happening and Prime Minister is telling his cabinet colleagues to make reels? What kind of country and what kind of democracy? Who will take Prime Minister seriously if this is the attitude?
So here, on the same question I'm asking, thanks to the youngsters who watched my video yesterday and sent insightful suggestions. He also said, thank you friends, I had the opportunity to meet you late night. I appreciate the way you responded to my video and your positive suggestions. This is what I said in this video.
Little boys and girls, young youth, students, they are giving left, right, center to Prime Minister in Instagram, in social media, on the ground. Now, if Prime Minister is not able to understand the hard reality which he has to face, then it is very unfortunate. He can make 100 videos, but unless and until a decisive step is taken regarding Dharmendra Pradhan's resignation, no number of videos is going to help.
One important issue about Sonam Wangchuk. Sonam Wangchuk has break his fast. Right now, a lot of criticism has been going against Sonam Wangchuk. So, what's the stand on that? Is Sonam Wangchuk has done a deal with the BJP government?
Sonam Wangchuk stood for the students. Sonam Wangchuk's health was deteriorating. All of us had concerned about it. Now he has ended his fast. He has also said that he continues with the demand. So I would like to leave it there, that he will continue to be with the students. If he doesn't, then whatever he has done in these 26 days will have to be read as that it was just a drama.
Okay. Right now I'm seeing a lot of people, a lot of humans out there wearing black today. So what's the protest and what you're going to do in the lockdown?
So the Mahila Congress of Kerala is going to have a march to the Lok Bhavan now. We are raising the issue of our leader Rahul Gandhi ji was dragged and detained. Mahila Congress will not stay silent. We are protesting against that kind of attitude of the central government, and also our major demand remains that students' voice should be heard and Dharmendra Pradhan must resign, and women will walk in black, wearing black to the Lok Bhavan today in Trivandrum.
Okay, thank you so much.
Congress MP Imran Masood backed Rahul Gandhi's criticism of the centre over the alleged NEET examination irregularities, saying that the government has failed to protect the interests of students. He said removing 47 NTA officials is not enough and demanded greater accountability and structural reforms.
देखिए, जो काम पिछले 12 साल में शिक्षा व्यवस्था के साथ, शिक्षा प्रणाली के साथ इस देश के अंदर हुआ है, उसने निश्चित रूप से छात्रों का भविष्य चौपट कर दिया। नर्सरी से लेकर के उच्च शिक्षा तक शिक्षा को इतना महंगा कर दिया कि गरीब आदमी की पकड़ से बाहर होता जा रहा है, और अगर आज नहीं जागे तो सब कुछ तबाह कर चुके हैं ये। पहले आप देखते, हम पढ़ते थे, अपना कोर्स हमारे काम आ जाता था, अगले साल छोटा भाई बहन है उसके काम आ जाता था, किसी गरीब के काम आ जाता था। अब इन्होंने हर साल नई किताबें लगानी है, नए नए प्रकाशक हैं, प्रकाशकों से पैसे सेट होते हैं, नई किताबें लगाएंगे। मतलब आप पूरा का पूरा सिस्टम आपने उस पे कर दिया कि उसका व्यवसायीकरण हो गया। प्राइवेट स्कूल के अंदर ड्रेस जो है वो चंद वेंडर्स के पास मिलेगी, वहीं से लेनी है, उनकी फीस पर कोई लगाम नहीं है, वहीं से लेनी है। आदमी मजदूरी करता है, रगड़ता है अपने आप को कि बच्चे उसके ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पढ़ लिख सके। जब वो उच्च शिक्षा की तरफ जाता है तो उच्च शिक्षा का संस्थानों के अंदर फीस इतनी महंगी कर दी कि उसकी बूते से बाहर हो जाता है, पर्चे लीक होते हैं, एजुकेशन लोन उठाता है, एजुकेशन लोन रीपे नहीं हो पाता। मैंने तो कल कहा था कि आप बताइए कि 10 साल के अंदर कितने लोगों ने एजुकेशन लोन लिया, कितने उसको रीपे नहीं कर पाए, कितना एनपी है, बताएं। सरकार को बताना चाहिए। और सरकार अगर छात्रों के लिए ईमानदार है, उसके दिल में ज़रा सी भी छात्रों के लिए है, तो एक ही नोटिफिकेशन के अंदर एक काम सबसे आसानी से हो सकता है कि आप छात्रों का जो एजुकेशन लोन है उसको इमीडिएट माफ़ कर दें। अब इमीडिएट एजुकेशन लोन माफ करिए, ये तात्कालिक सहायता छात्रों को होगी। जो आज ये जो आंदोलन है, ये आंदोलन राहुल जी ने जब स्टार्ट किया तब किसी को अंदाजा में नहीं था। ये चिंगारी तो राहुल जी की छात्रों की गूंज की लगाई हुई है, पिछले 6 महीने से हम लोग लगे। अभी एक बड़ा आंदोलन का रूप ले गया। हम इसीलिए छात्रों की आवाज़ को मजबूती के साथ अपने आप को एक सीमित उसके अंदर रखकर उठा रहे कि ये आंदोलन किसी भी सूरत में निर्णायक स्थिति के बिना समाप्त ना हो, जब तक निर्णायक बात ना हो।
अभी आपने तमाम, तो क्या कांग्रेस और तमाम विपक्षी पार्टियों जो लगातार धर्मेंद्र प्रधान का इस्तीफा मांग रहे हैं, क्या उनके इस्तीफे से ये सब चीजें पॉसिबल हो पाएगी?
देखिए, जब तक इस्तीफा नहीं होगा तब तक डर ही नहीं बैठेगा आने वाले अंदर। आप कह रहे फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट बनाएंगे, हैं? आपके फास्ट ट्रैक कोर्ट में निर्णय तो तब आएगा ना जब आप चार्जशीट दाखिल करोगे। बताइए, आपने पिछले उसमें चार्जशीट दाखिल की क्या? चार्जशीट ही नहीं दाखिल हुई। तो आपको करना नहीं है, सिर्फ बातें और झुंझुना पकड़ाना है। झुंझुने से काम नहीं चलेगा। हमने 47 अफसर निकाल दिए, वो 47 अफसर थे कहां? वो तो संविदा कर्मचारी थे या वो थे? कौन थे 47 अफसर जिन्हें आपने निकाल दिया? आप देश को अशिक्षित करना चाहते हो, देश की शिक्षा व्यवस्था को तबाह करके देश को उसी हालत में रखना चाहते हो जहां हम लोग पहले खड़े थे।
अच्छा, राहुल गांधी ने ये, चलो ये तो बात हो गई, उन्होंने एक युवक को भी, एक छात्र था जो
पैलेट लगे हुए दिखाया आपको। भाई मैंने अपने घर से देखा, मेरा घर 12वीं फ्लोर पर है, जो वहां लाठी डंडा चल रहा था वो सब मेरे घर से दिखाई दे रहा था।
एसटीएफ बनाई है, इन सब चीज़ों को रोकेंगे, 10 करोड़ का जुर्माना लगाएंगे, 10 सजा देंगे, ये सब चीज़ें, ये जो बिल लेके आए हैं संसद में।
भाई आप बिल लेके आओ या कुछ भी लेके आओ, ये काम तो तब होगा जब आप करोगे। जो मौजूदा कानून है वो कानून ही अपने आप में इतने मजबूत है कि आप सजा दिला सकते हो, लेकिन आपका दिलाना मकसद नहीं है।
अच्छा, इमरान मसूद परसों से वायरल हैं, उन्होंने मतलब आपने सोनम वांगचुक को अन्ना हजारे पार्ट 2 बता दिया।
देखिए ये आंदोलन इतना गंभीर आंदोलन है कि इसके अंदर हम तो लगातार वांगचुक साहब के स्वास्थ्य के लिए चिंतित थे। हमने लगातार कहा कि वांगचुक साहब को अपना अनशन तोड़ना चाहिए, उनकी उम्र नहीं है कि वो इस अनशन को करें। हम तो लगातार बोल रहे थे, 45 सांसद गए, आपने तोड़ा नहीं। 2 मिनिस्टर गए, आप मान गए। किस बात के लिए मान गए आप? वो आपके हमदर्द कैसे हो गए? वो तो आपको चीन का एजेंट बताते थे। आज बीजेपी सबसे बड़ी हमदर्द बन गई। मुझे बीजेपी के हैंडल से ट्रोल किया जा रहा है, बीजेपी के साइट से मेरे फोटो चल रहे हैं। क्यों भाई? आज कल तक तो ये चीन के एजेंट थे, आज क्या बात हो गई? तो इसकी गंभीरता आंदोलन की कम नहीं होनी चाहिए। ये गंभीर विषय को लेकर के आंदोलन है और ये निर्णायक स्थिति तक जाना चाहिए।
सोनम वांगचुक ने भी करते हुए कहा कि मैं छात्रों के लिए 26 दिन तक भूखा रहने के बाद 11 किलो वजन कम करने के बाद
हमने मना किया था आपसे, हमने मना किया था आपसे कि आप मत करिए। ये आपकी भूख हड़ताल सर माथे पर है, लेकिन आपकी सेहत के लिए हम चिंतित थे। लेकिन आपको आंदोलन अगर तोड़ना, वो अनशन तोड़ना था तो संजय सिंह 45 एमपी लेकर गए थे, आप तोड़ देते। सिंपल सी बात है, इसमें कोई लंबी चौड़ी कोई वो नहीं है। मैं तो सीधी बात कह रहा था।
उनका फिर एक बयान उसमें भी उन्होंने जारी किया है, वो कह रहे हैं कि मुझे किसी के कैरेक्टर की सर्टिफिकेट
हम दे ही नहीं रहे आपको सर्टिफिकेट। आपको तो ये सर्टिफिकेट बीजेपी ने दिया था कि आप चाइना के एजेंट हो, हमने नहीं दिया, हमने नहीं दिया बिल्कुल भी।
और ना मुझे उनसे ये करना है कि मेरा जो ये था वो कितना पवित्र था या अपवित्र
हम तो कह नहीं रहा कि आपका पवित्र है या नहीं है, मैंने कब कहा ये बात? लेकिन आप अनशन तोड़ रहे थे तो वहां 4 छात्र नेताओं को बुलाते, जिस मकसद के लिए आप अनशन कर रहे थे आप उनको बुलाकर बात करते। सवाल तो खड़े होंगे ना सार्वजनिक जीवन में, तो सार्वजनिक जीवन के अंदर आपको सवाल का सामना करना पड़ेगा।
Bhajpa spokesperson Prakash Reddy criticized the CJP-led protest at Jantar Mantar, alleging that some participants are linked to communal communists and foreign-funded organizations and claimed such involvement could harm India's democratic institutions and internal image. Reddy urged the organizers to withdraw the protesters and the protests and instead raise their concerns through democratic public outreach rather than prolonged demonstration.
Last Monday, the people of this country are observing what is happening in Delhi. The so-called social media party, Cockroach Party, gave a call to Dharna at Jantar Mantar before the parliament and rallied procession to the parliament. But however, the Cockroach Party, which is a party without the leadership, without the proper organization, now they organized this program. In this program, maybe few students belongs to communal and communist parties and student organizations of those organizations. They might be actively participating. I don't say that constitutionally they have right to participate. However, the Congress party, the Cockroach Party also should ensure that anti-national, anti-social, foreign-funded organizations are also involved in this. So when the Congress party, when the Cockroach Party doesn't understand this, organize this, and when foreign elements are directly involving in this program, naturally that will be a threat to the Indian democracy and the Indian parliamentary system. So it is unfortunate that the Cockroach Party organized without any organization, without any leadership, including Pakistani elements, Bangladesh elements, and different foreign country elements, funded and funding and getting taking the advantage to to disturb the Indian democracy, Indian integrity. So, better Cockroach Party should withdraw this call and wind up the program first. And if they really have any issue, they can go to people, they can educate the people. But organizing such programs without proper control and allowing the foreign funding, foreign agencies, foreign organizations, and foreign personnel also will certainly damage the Indian image. Not only in India, it also impacts on the different countries because of media impact. Showing this that there is something happening in India, like Bangladesh, like Nepal. Now the Al Jazeera, like media channels, they are giving a negative publicity to this issue. That if they are interested in this country, now they should call up this movement and they should go to the people. People will decide who is right and who is wrong.
That's all for now. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV.